I want you to be a successful long-term investor, but you're going to be challenged in that effort by bull markets and by bear markets. I want to focus attention on what those are. A bear market is defined as a market that has declined by at least 20% since the last peak in the market. A bull market is just the reverse. It's a market that has advanced at least 20% from the previous lowest bottom. The interesting thing about bull and bear markets is how common they are, particularly bear markets. We've had, in the last nearly 100 years, 18 bear markets. That would suggest by simple math that they happen about 1 out of every 5 years. So they're common. They're not fun. They're challenging emotionally. It's difficult to watch markets decline, particularly if it's a long and slow decline. It's very challenging if they last a long time. But the good news is that bear markets typically on average only last about 10 months. They range in severity from minus 21% to minus 81%. Yeah, you heard that right. But markets always turn around and reverse and start rising again. The average bull market lasts about 53 months and ranges anywhere from positive 21% to a high of positive 936%. Nobody talks about market volatility when prices are rising. That's another interesting and ironic fact about this. The financial press, news, bloggers, pundits, they use very emotionally charged terminology when talking about bear markets. You hear about markets crashing and stocks plunging. And interestingly enough, they always report at the end of the trading day, this is the reason why the markets went down. And the fact is, nobody knows. They don't know. If they knew, they'd be able to tell us in advance why markets are going to rise. But they can't tell us that either. This is why, in order to be a successful long-term investor, you need to have faith in the future. You have to be patient with what's going on right now. And you have to have the discipline to continue doing the right things, even when all the information around you is suggesting that you should do otherwise. Hope you find this helpful, especially when the next bear market comes along.